Meanwhile, in Washington today, the Supreme Court took up a landmark case, a case that could decide for the first time ever whether the Second Amendment guarantees Americans the right to own a gun. There are about 283 million firearms in the United States, 40% of them handguns. The court is being asked to decide whether banning handguns violates the Constitution. Wyatt Andrews now on this historic court battle.
It's the biggest case on the right to bear arms ever heard by the Supreme Court.
I've got the case. I pull it out.
And it was brought by a group of District of Columbia residents who complain they've been denied their constitutional right to own guns.
It is unloaded now.
Jillian St. Lawrence and other D.C. residents are not allowed to own handguns, period, and shotguns, which are allowed, have to be kept unloaded and trigger-locked.
What's wrong with that?
Well, our Constitution gives us a Second Amendment right to, at the very least, defend ourselves in our own homes.
The issue is whether the Second Amendment grants an individual right to bear arms. The language says the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, but the line just above indicates the people involved are part of a well-regulated militia. Many scholars argue the amendment was only about militias. D.C. defends its gun restrictions as crucial to reducing violent crime.
This is a public safety case. Handguns represent a disproportionate number of crimes in the District of Columbia.
In court, most of the justices seem to favor individual rights to own guns, with the Chief Justice challenging the idea guns are only for militias.
If it is limited to state militias, why would they say the right of the people?
The Chief Justice also asked how residents fumbling with a locked shotgun can defend themselves in the middle of the night.
Then you turn on the lamp, you pick up your reading glasses. It may not matter, but I'd like some idea about how long it takes.
It took me 3 seconds. I'm not kidding. It's not that difficult.
But other justices asked if D.C. has the right to fight crime by restricting guns.
Is it unreasonable for a city with that high crime rate to say no handguns here?
The justices seem to be looking for a kind of balance, a way to strike down the D.C. gun ban without striking down all gun control laws, and to finally declare once and for all a constitutional right to own a gun. Wyatt Andrews, CBS News at the Supreme Court.